Here we go. We're gonna do part 1 of my Doom Eternal playthrough. I'm actually gonna be playing this on a controller, because that's how I play. I don't need tutorials. I've completed this game like 5 times. All within the last 2 weeks. No, all within the last month. Something like that. But my controls, sensitivity at 100. I never actually took a look at that, but I'm not gonna touch it. Wait, adjust real time. What was that 170? Let's change it to 110. See what happens there. Look smoothing at 0. I've got motion blur on high, or sorry, on Ultra Nightmare, but I've got everything here set at high, just because I don't got my new graphics card yet, and I go way too fast. And my FOV, I play at 150. Oh, let's turn that's already at 5, okay. So okay, see, I'm gonna be playing through first few missions here. This is gonna be kind of like a speed run. Like a speed run. It's gonna be a speed run. We're gonna play it on this difficulty, but I will do other runs of me upping the difficulty. And I'm actually gonna skip any of this, like any of the cutscenes that I can, just because I'm trying to show you guys what I can do on a controller. My mains that I talk to every day on Discord, all say that I need to get off this game. This is my favorite game. I love Doom. I own every Doom, every main series Doom, even Doom 64. I own it on Steam. This is the only Doom I actually don't own on Steam. This is on the Bethesda net. Oh, whoops. And I actually play with classic mode enabled, or sorry, not classic mode, but classic weapon pose. And let's just do that glory kill there. Oop. Here we go. And I don't have to double jump until I get to here, but there's a secret right here. And I should probably note, usually when I do playthrough, this is actually my third, like, absolute playthrough, like where I actually do from a new save. The save file that I have up there, that's in save slot 1 with a completed game. I just go back and do the levels there. Just so I have everything, but I did this just for the sake of showing that I don't need the super shotgun, or that I don't need the chain gun, or the plasma rifle, or the Unmaker. All they do is help. But if you are good enough, you can defeat a cyber demon, or I guess in this game, tyrant, but I call him cyber demon. If you're lucky, or I guess not lucky, sorry, if you're skilled, you can use this shotgun right here without utilizing the mods to kill a cyber demon. And you could probably do it on any difficulty. You know, I heard a few people say that, you know, they don't like it because part of the reason they don't like the game is they make every weapon situational. There's certainly a situation where a certain gun might be best for the job, and some might, might say almost required. I wouldn't say almost required myself. All you really need is the know-how. I actually kind of am forgetting that I don't have the dash. But in this episode, I'll at least get to Doom Hunter base. Oh, whoops! I guess that's a mod bot. For some reason, I thought I was. It's like 1:30 in the morning, so I kind of. Yeah. Actually, if I remember correctly, isn't there okay, no, I thought there was a secret over there. There's my little boy Cacodemon. You know, yeah, you know, I've always loved the Doom series. You know, I've known its importance for a long time. You know, and actually I knew of its importance to gaming like before I even played it. I played it because of that, but I actually didn't think it was as good as I was hearing. Like, I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't think it was this good. Like, okay, I didn't think, but because I played before this game ever came out, before it was even announced, maybe even before it was even in the mines. Probably actually before it, no, definitely before it was in the mines. I started playing Doom when it was available on XBLA back in the 360 days. Anybody here remember XBLA? I used to play a lot of games on XBLA. I used to play a lot of the old indie games that used to be there on the 360. Kind of funny they took them down. That's alright. If anything, they probably don't get more than 100 users, 100 players. Those old indie games, you know, even if that. Like, yeah, it's just for the sake of consistency, grab that. No, it's not pass up anything that I know that I know isn't gonna slow me down. You know, and people, I know one person in particular, you know, one of my mains that I actually sort of do, sort of don't run a Minecraft server with. You know, he can't play this game because his brain does not. I think I need the dash for that. I'll come back to that another time maybe, if I choose to keep this in. But he doesn't. His brain can't register as fast as this game wants you to. And no, I see, that's, you know, if you can handle it, I want you to play this game. I want people to play Doom. You know, even if it's just Doom Eternal, I want people to play Doom. Because it's just, you can't watch, there's no way you can make me believe that you're watching this gameplay and you just don't want to go out and buy the game. Maybe if you're I don't know, maybe if you're religious, you know, or maybe if you're you go to church or whatnot. I guess I could try and understand that, but that's just, you know, I don't really have like, I don't really have a filter, really. Like, if I have to filter something out, like if someone is streaming and I have to, you know, not say TOS. Huh. I'll keep that in mind. I'll take note of that. Do I want to, though? Honestly, like, I think people are a bit too soft. And I know there's quite a few of you that might think, you know, oh, maybe I'm just too knuckle-headed, which some might, you know, some people who actually know me would say yes before you even finish that sentence. I just gotta crack my finger there. You know, some people would say yes before you finish that question. Other people, okay, not other people, like one other person, you know, like my IRL would say that maybe I don't have enough of a filter. Actually, I don't know about that anymore. I don't know. Sometimes I don't think I have, or sorry, not enough of a filter, but too much of it, or not too much of a filter either. Just I don't go far, and I don't know. I'm getting into a lot of risky lingo. Oh, shit! Someone texted me on Snapchat. You know what? I'll let the next cutscene play, and I'll just quickly mute my mic to see what I got messaged. You know, I guess the TOS filter, you know, is something shit. Pretty sure that was one of my mains. I'll put his Twitch in the description. I'll put the Twitches. I'll put a few Twitches in the description. Actually, yeah, I'll show them some love. But no, there's that TOS filter. I'm trying to get used to, and whatnot. I'm trying to, which, you know, I've had maybe 3 to 5 months. But mostly like 3, maybe even a little bit less than that, because, you know, there's been everybody's, you know, my mains have kind of been, you know, getting quite a bit more traction. You know, we're all trying to, you know, do this gaming, you know, do this online stuff. You know, I messed around with stocks a little bit a few months ago for probably around a month, but just due to some situational IRL stuff, I just kind of put that on pause. That was before I was really kind of understanding where my mains were at when they were talking about, like, you know, do this streaming stuff, do your YouTube stuff. You know, something I always wanted to do in this field is be a game reviewer. You know, I watch all those game reviewers. You know, Angry Joe. Angry Joe's like the main game reviewer I watched in my history of gaming. He's pretty good, honestly. But a lot of his opinions I don't really agree with. I wouldn't say a lot, because that sounds like I'm talking, you know, majority 50+%. And so I just had to, when I shake like that, I'm just kind of trying to move the headset because it kind of makes my ear uncomfortable sometimes. But no, I mean, they're, you know, I guess, what's going on here? That's alright. But you know, like, example, like, Angry Joe hated Watch Dogs 1. I didn't love it, but it certainly wasn't all that bad. But Watch Dogs, what's going on here? What is going on here? I've never slipped that far. But no, the best Watch Dogs is definitely Watch Dogs 2. It's relatable, you know, and you know, it's a story about millennials. You know, I actually have Watch Dogs 1 installed right now. I played it on, I want to say everything it's been released on, because it hasn't only been released on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Because if so, then I've played on everything it's been released on. You know, I like playing games. There are a lot of games that I own. I actually think majority Steam games that I own that I haven't completed, because some of them I just didn't age well. Well, okay, maybe not didn't age well. Some of them definitely didn't, but you know, there are some that are just not enjoyable straight up. Like, none off the top of my head right now, because I can't really take my focus off this too much. I mean, there are a few. You know, this game, I've not played on everything that's been released on, but I played on the majority of things. Have I played on the majority of things? Maybe like 50% of the things that's been released on, because I played it on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. I actually bought the Bethesda Net version to buy the complete edition, because beforehand I was playing it with the Game Pass version. You know, even though I don't play on my Xbox anymore, you know, you might be able to see it in the background there. That's the best I can do right now to show you. But it's mainly used as a DVD player. You know, I guess, you know, many of you might consider me an old head. I'm 23. Like, I'm gonna be 24 at the very end of March. No, I actually have quite a few DVDs. And most, you know, I actually don't even know what I was gonna say there. But no, yeah, no, it's just a DVD player right now. But I still have Game Pass Ultimate, even though I don't play on my Xbox anymore. And I think about, you know, every game that I played on my Xbox in the last year, I have on my PC. And even though I don't play on my Xbox anymore, I'm still gonna own Game Pass, and I'm still gonna own Game Pass Ultimate, because there's just so many perks, and there's just I don't care what you say, okay? I don't care. I don't. It doesn't matter to me what you think. Xbox Game Pass is just worth it, and there's anything you say against that, I think I can counteract that with proof. You know, I'm not going to counteract something if I can't do a good enough job with proof. Because that's just how you have to do it. You know, a lot of people say stuff and try to back it up or not back it up, but try to play it off as a fact, but don't back it up with proof, or they try to use proof, but that proof isn't good enough proof, at least for me. I don't know. I don't think of myself as a hard person. I guess sometimes. You know, sometimes, you know, but that's just, you know, that's from life lessons I've been taught. Sometimes you just gotta do it the hard way. But no, like, Game Pass, you know, yeah, it's just worth it. And I just kind of want to reaffirm there that I say I don't care what you think, but I want you to voice your opinions in the comments. get into an argument. You know, let's see where we can go. Let's see how our opinions differ or don't differ. You know, I'm gonna quickly. I'll let this cutscene play, and I'll just kind of mute my mic and open my snap. I actually forgot. Oh, I actually forgot that cutscene was. I actually forgot that cutscene was small. That wasn't even really a cutscene. I don't know. I just after the first go through of them, I just kind of skipped them. You know, I always like to get to at least 3 of these ammo things first, and then work on upgrading the health. But yeah. Let's see this. It's just my main again. One of my mains, at least. I've got a few mains, quite a few actually. You know, we got a it's like a little family of brothers, kind of like a little brotherhood, like we're the Assassin Brotherhood, you know, Assassin's Creed type thing. That's another series I really love is Assassin's Creed. And it's actually let's get that one up. Yeah, see, without the dash, I don't do. Oh shit! You see, I would have been able to save myself from that if I had the dash. See, I go too fast. I'm not used to playing Doom slow anymore. At least this Doom. But this Doom is the only Doom I really play anymore. I have Doom 2 installed. As well as Doom 3. Because I want to complete Doom 3, even though I absolutely do not like Doom 3 at all. I've completed the first Doom and Doom 2016. This one is actually the only one I've completed multiple times, though. I don't know. This one is the only few complaints I have for this game is I don't even know if I addressed this in my Doom review. It wasn't even a review. It was kind of a rant while playing Doom. It was kind of a rant about Doom. Kind of spun off in a few areas. I'm planning to do a revision of that. But that's alright. But no, the only few complaints I have about this game is there's not enough main missions and there's no snap map. Those are my only big complaints. But you know, if Hugo Martin wanted me to give a list of changes, or not changes, but a list of things that could make this game even better, that list would be a 2 GB text file, and actually it probably would. I don't know. Yeah, Blood Punch. I don't need to worry about them. Let's jump over these enemies. Huh? Yeah, I always get. This is one I always get. Although I probably should have got the one from middle left. But that's okay. No, I see. No, and I think everybody thinks that this game kind of took me into a different realm. Like it took, like it stole my soul kind of thing, because it's almost all I play. You know, I got on Ghost Recon Wildlands today, and almost every day I try to get on my Minecraft server with one of my other mains. You know, and he, you know, but I mostly just play this game. And so, like, I know it, like, near 100% in and out. In fact, I actually don't know if there's anything else that I don't know about it. And I think this is the only game that I know in and out 100%. And honestly, to me, okay, that's both a good and a bad thing, because it actually shows how much I play it and how much I love it. That's also bad because it shows how small this game is, and you take in mind that I've completed it like 6 times in the last like month. And it's gotten to the point where if this was the only game that I played during the day, I could probably complete it in a day. I've never gone that far as to do that, but I probably will at one point. You know, it's actually getting hot in my room. It's okay, after this video I'll open up the window a little bit. I actually should, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still on. Yeah. See, I just like to make sure, because sometimes it's a little tough to notice. Usually the thing for me, noticing that the FOV downscaled itself again, is when I start to be going through the level slower. I just can't do lower FOV than 150 anymore. And keep on forgetting I don't have the dash yet. I think I'll get it soon, actually. I don't remember when I get it. I know it's on this level. Yeah, it is soon, actually. But at some point I'll do like a speed run of my main save, you know, where I have everything completed, and I actually only need like 3 more secrets, and I know where they are. Well, I know where like 1 or 2 of them are. Those ones, you know, there's the dash. But no, those ones are just hard to get. Cause one of them, you know, I saw one on Taraz Nabad, something like the 4th or 5th level from the last, and it involves falling, and it involves an area where you need to fall, and it's like I don't actually know which direction I have to land at, or in which, like, because you have to, the thing behind it is you're supposed to dash as you're falling at just the right in just the right direction at just the right time, or else you're not gonna get it. And there's no trying to get it without restarting the level after that if you fail. So that's you know, one thing I really don't like. but I just can't wait to see what happens next with Doom. Whoa. I haven't started like that in a while. That was odd. Let's see. I'll actually probably end it off at this, after this. Not at this. I'll actually probably end it off after this level. But, yeah, this game actually was quite easy to get used to. I had already had it nailed down in my head, at least the main stuff, after my third playthrough. I think if you're really consistent with the game you play, it only takes like 3 playthroughs to become. I hate that. God, I hate these. You know what? Okay, no. Okay, fuck you. Okay. So I'm trying to bypass it. Yeah, okay, I'll get rid of that. Fuck. I know there was something. I don't know how I did it. Something that kind of happened. See, I'm supposed to latch onto that, but I just gotta go through this. Yeah, I hate this purple sludge. I'm not gonna these tentacles, because I've gotten used to them and I know where they come up at. It's just because it's slow, and this I can't go slow in this game anymore. You know, I'm struggling to be slow with it because it's not. It's not new to me. It's not a slow game, and I've gotten used to knowing, you know, each part of the maps, each part of the levels, and you know, and see, I hate that when your thing doesn't recharge like that. And I've come to know a lot of shortcuts. I think sometimes some people might say way too many shortcuts. It's not like cheating or anything. It's just, look at that. You don't even need to hold these until they disappear. All you gotta do is just gotta register that the player stepped on them. You know, I guess it's easier to understand when you're a programmer. You know, I do programming in C++, and I use SDL to do like 2D graphical stuff. You know, not too long ago I made a Flappy Bird clone that still isn't finished, but I just ran out of ideas on where to put it, but I know it's not finished yet. So I kind of just left it. I just kind of left it in locked in debug mode and put it to the side. And now last thing I was kind of working on was a 2D iteration of red light, green light, you know, from Squid Game. Well, I got the idea from playing Crab Game, but I'm trying to put AI players into the red light, green light kind of thing. It's 2D. I don't know. I got a lot of ideas for what I could do, but some things I might have to do to get my ideas for games working. I just don't have the know-how for yet. some of it is actually complicated. You know, my Flappy Bird clone has almost 400 lines of code in it. Everything was done by me. Well, yeah, because I don't use any stock images anymore, except for the bird, actually. The bird is still a stock image from Google. But everything else is kind of like janky, like pixel art that I did in a third-party app. It's called, I think it's called Plisco or Pisco, something like that. It's very noob-friendly. But, yeah, see, I'm usually through, by now I'm actually usually at, I'm usually maybe a third or maybe even a quarter of the way through Cultist Base. The next mission right now. Most of what I do is tied to the super shotgun. Because the meat hook. Oh yeah, I see. I usually have a shortcut right here that I use the meat hook for. But I should just do like a speed run of the game and show how I do my speed runs of this game. That's one thing I like learning how to do with games is speed run them. I know there's a Slayer gate here, but I'm not going to go through that tonight. I'm not going to go through this playthrough. No Slayer gates. The Unmaker is a tool that would really help me out, and in some cases might almost be my savior in some areas. For like speedy progression and whatnot, but yeah, see, even I can name every scenario where the meat hook is my like time saver, but you know, it would have saved me like probably like 3 seconds here. But yeah, I have weapon points, that's right. I'll just get both upgrades for this gun. I've got some plans to be up until 4 a.m. I've got other stuff I was planning to do, like watch a movie and work out. I always try and work out every night for like 2 hours. You know, I got 2 20-pound weights under my bed that I kind of like lift. I lay down and I lift them and drop them towards my chest kind of thing. And that's the way I like to do it. But yeah, tonight I might actually have to stay up till 5 a.m. because my night, like I have a certain way I like to spend my nights, and those plans are usually started at about half hour ago. But that's alright, as long as I'm getting my stuff done. Huh, I thought there was a tentacle that was supposed to be there. Go through this game too fast nowadays. Yeah, you see the, actually, I don't need the meat hook for this area. I'm not going to worry too much oops. I'm not going to worry too much about the secrets in this playthrough. Honestly, it's just how I feel, at least right now, because it's late and I've usually started, by now I've eaten 2 protein bars that have 20 grams of protein in them each. And I've started working out and watching my movie right now. That's kind of the stuff that used to keep me awake and kind of a fun night. So it's kind of as you. Oh, now usually I'm able to. As you can imagine, it's just kind of different for me. Am I doing something wrong? I know I can do this. Actually, yeah, there we go. I think I could latch onto this. That's okay. This is another meat hook scenario. I would have been done this way too fast if I had access to the meat hook. And all my other mods and all the other guns. Yeah, see, just 1 3-round burst from the rocket usually gets the Hell Knight. I already got my Cacodemon weapon. I can easily take care of the imps and the gargoyles. For these guys, I usually use the chain gun. I use the mobile turret mod. I don't like the shield. What was it, energy shield? Energy some barrier, something like that. No, I use my mods, my weapon mods somewhat religiously. Some people might say. Okay, so, alright, once we get into the Fortress of Doom, I am out. This video is probably going to go up tomorrow. I don't have the brain power to edit out the beginning before I started, and like where I turn off my OBS after this. Let's just get these objectives taken care of first. Do I have any? I have 1. Oh, fuck. That needs to be used for here. Yeah, either tomorrow or... Yeah, sometimes it does that. I don't care. But either tomorrow or Monday, I'm getting a 6600, RX 6600. I was going to get the 2060 Super, but Best Buy was having some issues, and the best option for me on Amazon was the 6600. Yeah, so I'll complete this prison thing here. You know what, I'll do that tomorrow. But I'm out.